and we're just waiting for those names to get out there. I do want to say that for day 1, the 25th of November, Server Series is going to have Pacific Rim, B Gaming, Run, LOD, NVIDIA Aces, and Gash Plus Night Eagles. And I got to say, we are all just a little, I think, a teeny bit disappointed that NVIDIA Aces is not going to be here in the Gold Series. But I'm confident that if they have a very strong practice regimen this season around, they'll do more than just get into the Gold Series. They could probably go on to the season finals just like they did in Season 1 of this year. So again, we're just waiting for the production crew to get those names out there. And I am just shaking these balls around, making sure that the pick is as random as possibly can be. Although it seems in many increments I end up picking one ball multiple times in a row. So, production crew, whenever you are ready. My arm is getting tired. Okay. Between Pacific Rim Gaming and B Gaming, it's going to be B Gaming with Team A privileges. There we go. So it's going to be B Gaming once again. All right, there we go. It's lit up perfectly. And then between Run and LOD, it's going to be Run. Excuse me, LOD. LOD. My mistake. My mistake. For those of you, again, just now tuning in, the teams on the right are the value 2, and for those, and the teams on the left are value 1 in the box with the ping pong balls that I'm pulling out. And between NVIDIA Aces and Gash Plus Night Eagles, it's going to be NVIDIA Aces. Once again, that is NVIDIA Aces will have the Team A privileges. Come on, guys, go merciful on me. I've been doing this, like, I don't know, for so long now, and now I'm even using my left hand. My right arm is getting so sore. But I'm sure you guys are going to be punning me, just spamming with puns on Twitter when I get back home, right? And for Silver, Week 1, Day 2, we're going to have PvP Missionary, Gash Plus Night Eagles, NVIDIA Aces, LXG, Run, and LOD. Now, of those teams, I am curious to see who's going to be number 1, or Team A and Team B. Again, this simply determines picks and bans privileges. But we're just waiting for the production crew to get those names out on your screen. Once again, the right represents ping pong ball number 2, and the left represents ping pong ball number 1. That would be the names, that is. Okay. So here we go, between PvP and LXG. It's going to be PvP. There we go. And between Gash Plus NE and RUN, it's going to be RUN. Run. Once again, that is Run. Oopsie. Sorry about that. Between NVIDIA Aces and LOD, it's going to be LOD. LOD. So once again, that is for the 25th of November and the 27th of November, guys. If you are the Silver Team captains, you may want to pay very close attention to the rest of this video. So, for Week 2, 2nd of December, Run, Gash Plus Night Eagles, Pacific Rim Gaming, and LXG are the names of the teams playing on Week 2, Day 2 in the Silver Series. And we have to determine their seeding, which is why I'm shaking this box around maniacally. Right? And I feel like I've got a John Travolta smile on me because I can't really look too happy with it. I actually look a little bit sad. It reminds me a little bit of, I forget that one guy on Team Efficiency. What's his name? He was in Korea. Anywho. Between Run and Pacific Gaming, it's going to be Pacific Rim Gaming, excuse me, that has Team A privileges. Dropping the ball back into the box, rolling it around a little bit more, trying to make it as random as possible. It's going to be between Gash Plus and Night Eagle, or Gash Plus Night Eagles and LXG. Gash Plus Night Eagles with the Team A privileges. Once again, that is Gash Plus Night Eagles. Right, there we go. So, hopping into week 2, day 2. It's going to be the 4th of December between NVIDIA Aces, PvP Missionary, LOD, and B Gaming. Got a little bit of everything there. I'm not exactly sure where LOD as a team is from, but definitely do some homework by the time we get started 4 days from today. Wow, that is not too terribly far away, this broadcasting schedule, if you will. Okay. So, just waiting to get those names out on screen. I think I've shaken that enough. My hand hurts. Getting there. Okay. So here we are, guys. Between NVIDIA Aces and PvP Missionary, who will have teammate privileges, it will be PvP Missionary. PvP Missionary. All right. You guys have Team A privileges. And between NVIDIA Aces, between LOD and B Gaming, it's going to be LOD with Team A privileges. That's LOD with Team A privileges. LOD. I don't think the production crew is paying attention. Once again, that's LOD with Team A privileges. And now we're going to hop into week 3, day 1. All right. So we're just going to give that a little bit of time. I'm shaking this around just a little bit more, but one more world just for good measure. So, again, this is week 3, day 1. That'll be the 9th of December. Won't be broadcasted, but it will be more or less, I mean, it'll be quite critical. Let's put it that way. The top 4 teams that are able to make it into the Gold Series and to the end of the season finals actually get money for playing, so why not? But I believe the Silver teams also get Wargaming accounts, which means you can log in on a secondary account and buy anything you want. So Silver, week 3, day 1, NVIDIA Aces and Pacific Rim Gaming. I got the ball, and it's going to be Pacific Rim Gaming with the Team A privileges and powers. All right. Gash plus Night Eagles versus B Gaming. We're about to find out who is going to have Team A powers, and that will be Gash plus Night Eagles. That is number 1. All right, Gash plus Night Eagles once again. All right, so now we're going to hop in to week 3, day 2, and that is going to be the 11th of December, right? I'm sure you guys are looking forward to that just as much as I am. All right, just waiting for the production crew to get those names out once again. And in case this is your first time watching the stream, why is this crazy guy shaking around a box with some balls in it? Well, his name is BreakerSC2, and he can be a crazy guy sometimes. Maybe give him a follow on Twitter. That's twitter.com/BreakerSC2 or at BreakerSC2 on Twitter. And production crew has prompted us to say, please wait just a moment. And I'd like to go ahead and throw out there that I want to say the personal favorite for the Gold Series this time around, I'm leaning towards saying it's going to be Team Phoenix. I base that off of the fact that they've taken something new from the ashes of defeat, and they're going to try and make it into victory. But here we go now. Between Run and PvP Missionary in the Silver Series and the Now, it's going to be Run. Team Run that will have the Team A pick, right? Okay. Between LOD and LXG, week 3, day 2, it will be LXG with a priority. I almost feel like we should have some numbers above those names, to be honest, because it's a little bit difficult to actually identify what is happening if you're just now tuning into the stream. Okay. So again, we're just waiting for week 4, day 1 names to pop up. There it is. LOD versus PvP Missionary. Between those guys, it is going to be PvP missionary that has Team A powers and privileges, picks and bans priorities. Between NVIDIA Aces and LXG, it's gonna be LXG with the Team A priorities and privileges. So now it's time to hop into Week 4, Day 2, and that's going to be the 18th of December. All right. I don't really have any plans this Christmas, but, I mean, given the fact that TESL is giving us so much time off, I would think that maybe it would be the time to make some plans. Wouldn't it be? Indeed, I think so. But at the same time, I got to say, I really love my work. It's not just, you know, how do I say this? Not just esports, but everything that I do out here in Taiwan. So, between Gas Plus Night Eagles and Pacific Rim Gaming, it will be Gash Plus Night Eagles that has picks and bans priorities for Team A, or their privileges thereof, if you will. And between Run and B Gaming, it will be... Gonna do a left-handed pick this time. B Gaming with the Team A privileges. Alright, now it's time to dive into Week 5, Day 1, the 6th of January. On that day, we've got LOD versus Pacific Rim Gaming, and then Run versus LXG. Right? Okay. Whew, now my left arm is starting to get tired. Jeez. Pretty sure someone's going to make a parody video of this and post it to YouTube, right? So between LOD and Pacific Rim Gaming, it will be LOD with picks and bans powers for Team A. Then between Run and LXG, Team A powers will go to Run. It's that mosquito again. Almost got him. Almost got him. I'm pretty sure you guys saw me looking at him. Just like, what is going on, right? What is Breaker looking at? Maybe you guys saw him on stream. I couldn't. Okay. Okay. So once again, that is Run. That is going to have the picks and bans priorities for Team A on Week 5, Day 1. All right. Just waiting for those names to get out there. Golly, my arms are getting tired. Okay, time to use both. Let's try that. So now we dive into Week 5, Day 2. Week 5, Day 2. It's going to be 8th of January. Gas Plus and Eagles, PvP Missionary, NVIDIA Aces, and B Gaming. So, I think I've shaken this enough for just a moment. Just a moment. That's all. I'm sure someone's making a funny caption picture with this facial expression, if you will. Just kidding. Okay, a little bit more never hurt. So, between Gas Plus Night Eagles and PvP Missionary, it will be Gas Plus Night Eagles with Team A picks and bans priorities. Then between NVIDIA Aces and B Gaming, it's going to be B Gaming with the picks and bans priorities. Or, excuse me, Team A privileges. What I mean to say by picks and bans priorities, it's actually... Oh, how do I put this? We're selecting Team A. The ball that I pull out of the box, if it's number 2, it's on the right. If it's number 1, it's on the left. And number 1, the number that I pull out is the team that's going to have Team A privileges. The other team that doesn't have their ball pulled out is actually Team B. So now we're, again, going to hop on to Week 6, and that's going to be Week 6, Day 1, 13th of January. Server team captains, listen up. It's going to be Pacific Rim Gaming, B Gaming, Gas Plus Night Eagles, LXG, PvP Missionary, and LOD. So again, just waiting for the crew to type out those names and put them on your screen. All right. There we go. All right, so between Pacific Rim Gaming and LXG, it's going to be LXG with Team A privileges, Team A powers. All right, there we go. Okay, between B Gaming and PvP Missionary, it will be B Gaming. B Gaming will have teammate privileges. That's number 1 here on the ball. That means left side name. And then between Gas Plus and Night Eagles and LOD, let's figure it out, shall we? It's going to be LOD. Number 2 means right-hand sided teams, and that's going to be LOD with Team A privileges. So now, Week 6, Day 2. Going to hop into that. That will be the 15th of January. And Pacific Rim Gaming versus PvP Missionary, NVIDIA Aces versus Run, and then B Gaming versus LXG. We will have to determine who has what picks and bans priorities and who does not. Okay. So let's go. Just waiting for those names to get out there. Whew. I think that just about did it for my cardio for the evening. Didn't need to go to the gym today. I just got the cardio. So, here we are. And Pacific Rim Gaming will have Team A priorities. Team A picks and bans privileges on Week 6, Day 2. Between NVIDIA Aces and Run, it's going to be Run with Team A picks and bans privileges. Once again, that's going to be Run. That was number 2 I just pulled out. And the final pick, going to be between B Gaming and LXG. Let's figure it out, shall we? Yes, you can tell Breaker's ready to go home. It's B Gaming. Uh-huh. All right. So that's basically going to be what wraps everything up, I believe, for the evening. I think that's going to bring us to the ending, if I'm not mistaken. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, especially all the captains, to keep the environment for World of Tanks alive. But I think that's going to wrap things up for the evening, guys. So my name is Benjamin Breaker Novotny. I will see you guys on the 25th of Tuesday, or 25th of Tuesday, the 25th of November. That would be this upcoming Tuesday for the WGL Gold Series, guys. Don't miss it. See you then. Hello, so